Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Chef Tune with your favorite chef, Saul the Bull. Anyways, today we have another appetizer coming up. We got stuffed mushrooms, pretty basic and easy. They're stuffed with queso fresco, a little bit of red peppers. We drop a little bit of balsamic on top and we season them with salt. After you got your mushrooms, your standard mushrooms, what you want to do, just cut the stem off, flip them over. They're dirty, get yourself a nice little towel and dust them off. You don't want to wet them. Obviously, mushrooms absorb liquid and fluid, so if you do that, you're gonna run into trouble. But then once you get to this point, get some queso fresco in there. Don't be shy. Put those in there, nice and stuff. The more the better. Remember, some of it's gonna fall off. It's okay. All right, stuff those in there. A little queso fresco. Obviously, on this point, you could use any cheese. You could use Monterey Jack, mozzarella, pepper jack. You could use Gouda. You could use smoked cheddar. Totally up to you. This is self-preference. Have that. Once you got that going, drop a little bit of balsamic. Be careful, folks. You want to over pour on these. You don't have to be perfect, though. Get in there. It's okay if it goes on the foil. Remember, these are gonna go in for the oven for maybe like a couple of minutes, maybe 3. Feel free to use a spoon, whatever you think you feel comfortable with. I'm rugged, so I use my finger and my hands. Pretty basic. Salt and pepper. These bad boys. Okay? Obviously, once you get to this stage, you're gonna drop them in the oven. You're gonna roast them off in there. Get your oven at about 400 degrees. You wanna set them go? You wanna throw them in there. That they fall, just stick them in there. Now, folks, come back in about 2 minutes. When these bad boys are out, we're gonna come back and check the final. Remember, we had those mushrooms. We seasoned them up with some balsamic dressing, stuffed them with queso fresco, seasoned with salt and pepper, and we throw them in the oven. It's about 4 minutes now. We're gonna come back in there. We're gonna get them. Make sure you guys get a nice little towel. Obviously, folks, gotta mention this. Obviously, pan spray your foil. Just to make sure your mushrooms don't stick. So just follow me, and I'm gonna show you guys how you're gonna sort them out. Once you get them in there, zoom in a little bit, you see that cheese? Nice melted cheese. It has a little char on top. That's what we're looking for. Once you get those, folks, set these up in your plates. Set them up. Get in there. Obviously, you want to have a lot more mushrooms. Remember, they shrink, folks, so you got to be careful. After you get that, top them out with some peppers. Obviously, they don't have to land there. You get them all nice and garnished. Nice little red color in there, some peppers. A little bit of parsley. Obviously, don't forget, we did the queso fresco. You want to top them off again? That's totally up to you. So there we have it, folks. We got stuffed mushroom with queso fresco, topped out with some red bell peppers, a little bit of parsley. And you go from there. So obviously, don't forget, stay tuned to these videos. You're gonna learn how to make quick, easy appetizers, hors d'oeuvres, shooters, whatever you're looking for. And don't forget to also tune in and subscribe to my YouTube page, which is cheftunes1@gmail.com. And don't forget to send an apron as well, because whatever you send, I'm gonna wear. All right, folks, don't forget, life is good, baby. Let's eat.